Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business, here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm Elliot Bullman. Before we start, remember to follow us on all our social media networks, Facebook, Twitter and Google+, and follow us live on MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Let's start with today's information. Chipotle Mexican Grill finally looks to be in recovery mode after a really tough year and a half. Sales and traffic are turning around as Chipotle continues to drive the message that its food is as real as it gets. One area that could help to amplify its growth is if Chipotle's new digital strategy really starts to take off this year. Chipotle posted a strong start to 2017 with Q1 same-store sales up around 18% year over year. Of course, that's compared to a Q1 of 2016 report that saw comps down nearly 30% from the prior year period after E. coli drove away customers. Chipotle management says it's working to overcome operational problems, including those that existed before the E. coli issues, and recently hired industry executive Scott Boatwright to help out as its chief restaurant officer. At around $492, Chipotle's stock is now up around 30% in 2017, but it's still well off its high of around $750 of 2015. Some of what Chipotle is doing comes direct from the Starbucks playbook. When the coffee company took on a digital and mobile strategy, it truly enhanced the consumer experience and added to their bottom line. Even if it comes a little late compared with others in the restaurant space, Chipotle sees the opportunity in focusing more efforts on its digital strategy, and recent successes in that strategy are encouraging. Management said it's revamped part of its mobile ordering process, which reduced wait times by half compared with its legacy ordering system, and has made upgrades to make its app more user-friendly. But Chipotle still faces challenges. For one thing, the mobile order and pickup process can still be clunky, and that may need to be solved in the same way it was at Panera, with revamped designs of older stores to create better mobile pickup flow. In my view, if Chipotle can continue to iron out the kinks, its digital sales growth could go a long way in helping the company's rebound. Mexican conglomerate Alsea plans to launch its restaurant brand El Portón into the United States and into the countries where it already has a presence, according to the company's director, Federico Tejado. In a first phase, the firm will renew its brand in the Mexican market. In a second phase, it will venture into local openings, and in a third phase, it will expand the restaurants into other countries, said Tejado. In Mexico, the brand receives around 3,000 consumers a week and has a presence in 21 states of the Mexican Republic. The company will invest 350 million pesos in the next 3 years for the remodeling and new menus of El Portón, a brand that was introduced 3 years ago by Walmart de Mexico, along with Vips. In 2017, they'll renew the image, service and culinary offer in up to 12 of the 68 current outlets. The rest of the restaurants will be updated in the next 2 to 3 years. The company is also open to the possibility of taking Vips to the US market over the medium term. In my view, the company has aspirations to expand its operations in Mexico first, where it can find it has a secure business model before trying international expansion. The video gaming industry in Mexico is a serious matter. Last year, national GDP only reached 2.2% and will remain stagnant for the best part of this year. Meanwhile, video game sales will grow for 8.4% this year. That's 4 times more than last year's GDP. According to the study, playing is not a children's thing, devised by the Competitive Intelligence Unit. The games market received revenues of more than 22 billion pesos in 2016. That's 13.3% more than the previous year, with a number of users of over 65 million. The bulk of gamers are located in the so-called Generation Z, with 29.7 million users. Those of Generation X, aged 31 to 50, are the main buyers with the greatest purchasing power. As for what and how much gamers spend, the CIU study shows that an average gamer spends up to 5,757 pesos per console, although it should be noted that 32% pay even more than 7,000 pesos. The average game cost is 716.98 pesos. With regard to the market share of fixed consoles, altogether the equipment manufactured by Microsoft Xbox maintains first place in the country, with 60.6% market share. In second place is Sony PlayStation, whose joint participation is 28.7% of the total. And in third place, Nintendo consoles represent 18.1% of the total market share. Talking about this sensational growth over the last few years in the video gaming industry in Mexico, joining me now is Ciro Feregrino from Querétaro. Hola Ciro, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, muy bien.
Muy bien, mucho gusto. Según usted, ¿qué opinas? ¿Por qué está creciendo tanto la industria de videojuegos ahorita en México?
Pues mira, tiene mucho que ver el avance tecnológico que ha habido. Cada vez hay mejores gráficos, mejor jugabilidad, nuevos sistemas de juego que incorporan sensores de movimiento, todo ese tipo de cosas que atraen. Son cosas bastante novedosas. Además, pues ahorita la generación millennial, todos nacimos con equipos tecnológicos en la mano. Entonces, pues estamos muy inmersos en ese mundo, que es un mundo que te permite vivir pues cosas inimaginables, pues.
In my view, this mass consumerism by Mexicans of video games has a lot to do with their economic strength right now, and over the next couple of years we'll see sales probably getting towards the 30 billion peso a year mark. This was all for today. Thank you for joining me here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm Elliot Bullman. Before we go, don't forget to check out all our social media networks, Facebook, Twitter and Google+, and follow us live on MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.